And this one started, taking a look at the starting lineups for Notre Dame. You know, it's not just Hidalgo, Miles, and Citron. Leatu King has been terrific. Maddie Westbeld, 5 to go in this fourth.
The whole time those free throws were being taken, Neil Ivey was just looking at her board, drawing up the play that she's going to want her team to run here. Fourth, good look at a three. And of course, you've got Olivia Miles, who's been so clutch for them throughout the course of her career, late game. Very good three-point shooter. Hannah Hidalgo, very good. Sonia Citron, very good, and has the size to get over a smaller defender.
All three of those players are 38% or better from three.
And NC State still has their 2 fouls to give. So if Notre Dame catches the ball and dribbles, foul right away.
Of course, with only 4.5 seconds left, it becomes dicey because you worry about fouling.
That's why they have to be dribbling. They have to be dribbling.
Notre Dame, #1 in the nation in three-point shooting percentage, 41%. But today, just 5 for 21. NC State by 3.
Watch Olivia Miles after she inbounds.
4.5 seconds to go. They will take a look at whether or not this foul occurred after the clock hit 0. In Raleigh for Notre Dame and NC State. Remember, NC State was in a classic double overtime game a couple of years ago in the NCAA tournament.
Jackson, Duke Ellis is out in white, and Oswald Peraza will be at third base this afternoon. So Jazz can hurt you and opponents in a variety of ways with the speed and putting the ball in play. Yeah, I think that's one of the things that our students will look at. Is Dominguez starts in the leadoff spot in the first game. You have the ability to have Volpe and also lead off, and Jazz, one of those are going to line up opening day as that leadoff spot. It's Casey Mize on the mound, and his first pitch to Jazz Chisholm Jr. is laced out to right field. But right there, one away, one pitch, one away. We're setting up a Hyundai pitcher scouting report on Casey Mize, a former #1 overall pick, and Nelly sent back by UCL Reconstruction. Got into 22 games last year. Yeah, out of Auburn, 2018 first-round pick, and his health, his hamstring, his elbows had issues, 112 innings in his last 2 seasons. He's got a good mix, good fastball in the mid-90s. Got the slider's got a really good split that he'll use as that off-speed pitch. In 2021, he had 30 starts for the Tigers. 150 to third, 3.71 ERA. Is he going to be a #4 guy, a 5 guy? They have Skubal, the Cy Young Award winner. They added Flaherty back after they traded him away to Alex Cobb. There's another guy in the mix for that rotation. Olsen, Jackson Jobe, so it's going to be interesting. And he's dominant if he can stay healthy. Yep. And he's got the door wide open because Cobb expected to start the season on the injury list. So there's 2 spots up for grabs in that Tigers rotation. There's a fastball to Goldschmidt, swinging a foul ball, 0-2. 97. That fastball from Miles. Cody Bellinger waits on deck. Breaking ball, this is away 1-2. Although Goldschmidt, if you look at the speed a little bit, Latinos 11, but the build, looking to get back in form, and he's a dominant player with the Diamondbacks and all the number 35, same as his dad Clay, he's a teammate of mine back in the 90s. Another great addition, a lot of speed. I think they've gotten a lot more speed in that lineup. They're going to have Jazz all year, they're going to have Volpe as well with the chances field bats. Bellinger can also give you about 20-25 backs a year. Goldschmidt fouling that one away. And the one thing about Goldschmidt, he was a National League MVP 2 seasons ago. Now, we touched on this during our Astro show. When you get a player of that caliber, the numbers don't, the skills don't just disappear. There's something. Did he have the season you wanted last year? No, but it's more motivation for him.
And he finished up strong last year. He started out really slow. They were questioning their injuries as he come into the end of his career, but then he wound up having a real big year at the end of the year, that second half. And, I think the Yankees are really intrigued in the first base. Really get a good mix.
And Mize touching the outside corner there with a breaking ball and a strikeout of Goldschmidt 2-1.
Really good mix out of Goldschmidt. Lefty, and there's that good mix that Mize has. A good fastball, the slider. That was a slider on the outside part of the plate.
So that brings up Cody Bellinger, who, as you mentioned, from his dad, wrote a great work ethic. His dad played, toiled in the minors for a while before being called up by the Yankees and having to do it.